going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the RAD Cast. I'm Andrew and my friends call me Rogueleader.
And I'm Nicki and everybody calls me Dimmy.
Ooh, it's hot outside. Although it's technically the end of summer now.
Is it?
I guess. Well, I don't know when. Hold on. Let's see. Hey, Google.
Uh-oh.
What months is the summer season?
According to Met Office, the seasons are defined as spring, summer, autumn, and winter.
Yeah, no shit. Thanks,
Okay.
Google. That was very
Thank you.
informative.
June to August is technically summer. So at the end of
All right,
this
so
month.
we still in summer.
We still in summer, but
Although
summer,
here it's summer never ends.
yeah, it's summer and summer junior.
Basically. Summer redux.
But summer break is officially over.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. The children's are back in school. Well, I mean, I feel like most I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know all the counties here.
I think that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Oh.
Need that fan.
If I could touch your money. No,
No, you can't.
I think for Florida at least, because you've seen everybody's posting. It's like, oh, back to school. It's like,
Yeah. I don't do that.
yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah, the whole Instagram. Oh, first day. No, the little one started kindergarten.
Yeah. Little one started kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. First of all, I'm not very good at social media. I've said that many a time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not good at it. I'm not wired to like I'm not just like wired to be like, I had a thought, something happened.
Yeah.
I need the world to know. Like today that happened to you.
Yeah.
So Andrew's sitting in his computer chair.
Mm-hmm.
Chilling, just vibing, whatever. And then
Working.
all of a sudden, big crack.
Bam.
Big bang kind of
Big
thing.
boom. Bada boom.
And I look over and this motherfucker's chair just broke, his computer chair, his
Yeah.
desk chair. And one of the armrests just kind of like cracked down and some kind of bolt broke or something like that.
Broke, like snapped in half. And it's like the chair's designed to like most chairs, computer chairs, like the back is attached separately from the arms. This one, like the arms actually attach the back to it. It's got a fun design to it.
Fun.
Yeah.
Whimsical.
Whimsical design.
And then it just fucking breaks.
Yeah, and it
but
snapped.
granted, you've had that chair for a long time.
Yeah,
but yeah, it snapped. It is not something that we're capable of fixing. It looks like.
I tried to.
Yeah,
Like
I'm not.
If I would have gotten, because it snapped, the bolt, one of the bolts holding it in snapped, and it caused the chair to like collapse on itself. And I was like, maybe if I can get the other half of the bolt out of the chair, I can find another one and just replace it. I could have done it, but the bolt wasn't coming out. I'm
No.
Well, shit.
Oh no. So anyways,
Yeah.
chair broken. But anyway, back to
Yeah, the whole.
My point.
I have an idea. People need to hear this.
yeah. So his chair just fucking breaks. He gets up. The first thing I do, I start looking online for chairs.
New chairs, yeah.
And I'm like, let me look on Amazon, even though fuck you, Jeff Bezos. And I'm looking at Office Max or whatever, because I know we have one of those around.
Mm-hmm. We have an Office Depot.
Office Depot, potato. They're all the fucking same.
Staples or whatever
They're
it is.
all the same store. Yeah, Staples, Office Depot, Office
Staples?
Max. Staples. They're all the same. They're all the same. Is that what I said? Was it Staples?
You said Staples.
John Staples, the one who played Uncle Jesse.
It's just like a fine fucking wine.
Hell yeah, he did. Anyways, I'm looking online. And I'm trying to help him. And I'm like, your chair broke. It's Friday. Typically, we're going to be jumping online and playing video games with our friends tonight online and tomorrow night. See, not that we don't have dining room chairs,
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm sitting on right now.
is there something? Let me help you. What does this motherfucker do? Not 2 minutes after this chair snapped.
Like the first 30 seconds, my first thought is...
He jumps up and I'm thinking he's going to go grab tools or something. He jumps up, grabs his phone, takes a picture of it. I'm like, you're putting this on Instagram, aren't you? He's like, yep.
Yeah. The people got to know
Going
my
on
struggle.
Stories. The people got to know. The people gotta know.
Great start to my day. My fucking chair just broke.
And that is just not. That's not a thought that crosses my head.
I don't do it all the time either, unless it's like a funny thing. It's a funny thing that happened to me this morning. It's like, hey, I think it's a funny thing. Not like, hey, I just had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Here's my lunch. Unless I make something fun for lunch, then I'll share it in my stories. But like
latte art.
That's a sore subject. I have been trying to make a latte heart or whatever it is with steamed milk since we got that fucking machine. I'm like, how do they do it?
Maybe your milk needs to be frothier.
No, I think I'm pouring it wrong. I don't know.
How embarrassing. But yeah.
Somebody sent me a video or an instructional website like, hey, this is how you do it.
Like chair breaks. Oh shit. 30 seconds later, gotta flex on the gram. Gotta let the bitches know. I need a computer chair. Happy
For
Friday.
internet points, look at my struggles this morning. My fucking chair broke. Oh.
So yeah, that's just not. I'm not wired that way. I'm not built like that. So it's not
built different.
I'm not built like that. I'm built different. So yeah, I don't know. And when all these people are like back to school and everybody has all these like
first day of school,
the same board of like, my name is this and my teacher's that. My favorite thing is this and I want to be this. And I'm like, I don't know. I saw something one time online that was like that if there's creeps online that are looking at kids and stuff, or they're looking to do bad stuff.
Yeah.
They're because there are those people everywhere on all social media, and they're like, you're just giving somebody a recipe for
bad things.
And so I was like, you know what? That kind of stuff doesn't need to be out there. So, and also I'm bad at social media. So, two birds, one stone.
You have thoughts sometimes and jokes and like memes that you come up with. Like, why don't you share that? You would get such a following. It's like, what was that one thing you said the other day?
Which one?
It was, I don't know. It was just something you said, and it's like, why don't you like tweet that?
I just remember
something.
I said something to you. You laughed a lot, and then you were like, "Do you hear yourself sometimes?"
I want to make an alternate X account because it's X now. Or
Fuck
something
that.
like shit my wife says to me on a daily basis and just like tweet it out.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
I wish I remember what it was because
you say so many funny things in a day. It's like you could easily just like put that on X or Threads and people would like it.
I'm just not wired like that. There are some people that tweet multiple times a day.
I don't.
Every day, and I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I tweet.
Once a month.
maybe once a month if I remember. So yeah, no, I'm just
yeah.
And also like I used to share pictures on like Instagram of like our daughter.
You should start at least doing that.
I guess.
None of our daughter. Well, you're.
I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm not sharing my kid on social media because
Yeah.
first of all, I mean, I know that a lot of people do it because it's like, I'm sharing with family and friends, but when things are public and anybody and everybody can say, I don't know. It's just,
if I share something
it feels yucky to me. It feels yucky. It doesn't necessarily feel entirely safe because, there's creeps out there.
Yeah.
And it also just is like, here's my kid. Give me internet points. Like, I don't know. Unless you're like, because my Instagram doesn't have a lot of people on it anymore. And I went private. I don't fucking post anything.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just not.
Your thing's private now and people that you trust follow you, and even then I don't think so because like whenever I share things with our daughter on it, like it's on a closed loop, and it goes away after. Like I post a close friend stories and that's up pretty much. It's like, hey, here's what our daughter's up to, and then in 24 hours it's gone.
Yeah. I just don't think like things happen and my first thought is not gotta fucking tweet about this shit. Like, gotta let them know. I gotta tell them. Like, it just doesn't work for my.
You should at least make like a BTS account or something so you can put all because like half the things you say are like fun BTS memes. I'm like, that would kill. That would kill in that circle. Why aren't you doing this?
I know it would. I was just telling Andrew this morning, I think, that I was like, man, I wish that there was some kind of like magic book that every time a new like meme or something got added to our like personal collection, because like we quote things to each other
all the time.
a lot, whether it's movies, TV shows, because I watch so many of those things, but like whether it's movie or TV, something one of our friends said one time, something we saw online one time, like the things that we quote to each other, the jokes we say are endless. And I just wish that I had
a book
or some
a
kind
journal,
of,
just like a date book.
yeah, like every time a new fucking inside joke was added to it, man, I just wish I had a collection.
Piece of bacon tried to deliver the pizza, couldn't reach it. Skitty
2K
2018
17 or something. But things like that,
yeah,
you could say that out loud, which you just fucking did for some reason. Only about 4 people in the entire earth are gonna understand that.
Well, if you watch the Easy Peasy videos, you'll understand.
Even then, I don't think. Even then, people probably watch and be like, "That was funny." Yes.
Yes, it was very funny.
It was. I still laugh.
It's hilarious. Like when the first time, like we said something like that, like left like 10 minutes straight, and then we laughed her continually because they put it in an Easy Peasy video.
That's how you know you're friends with people, when you can say things.
Yeah.
And if you can look at something that you say with your friends and you laugh, and you can look at that thing objectively and know that somebody outside of your circle would be like, okay, that's how you know you're friends. Because you can say dumbass shit to each other and still laugh. It's wonderful. Friends are cool. I love our friends. But yeah, there's a lot of inside jokes that we have. There's some inside jokes we have with each other that wouldn't make sense to anybody else ever in the world. I wish I had a collection of all the shit we say to each other. It's a long story, bitch.
Pizza. Wow.
We could go for a whole hour just quoting shit we say to each other.
Oh my God. Yeah, I wanted to do a video like that, like the dumb Star Wars related quotes we say to each other on a regular basis that nobody else would get.
Right now, it's only probably like a small handful of those. But yeah.
There's more than a handful.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me too. No. Like, this just, not even just like full Star Wars quotes, just one word quotes that we say to each other but in response to something else we said.
Yeah. Yeah. My mind is a torrent of just endless memes.
Yeah. I think you just start whenever you have a thought, just like put it on Twitter, see what happens.
I can't do it.
Or whenever you say something and I laugh at it, put it on Twitter. Or X, whatever the fuck we're calling it now.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
I hate it. Like, I don't know if it's just me lately, but like videos don't load.
I think it's the platform because who owns it? Musk. It's just,
who's that?
Yeah, Elon Musk is just like not doing things the way it needs to be. Like, hey, the second he owns the company, I'm gonna fire like 2/3, like a fourth of the company, or more than half of our engineers is just gone. Like, oh wait, I needed those people, and now they won't come back.
Oh no.
I don't know that I'm saying within the next year or two, it's either going to be very drastically different, which with it already is now, or it's not going to be there anymore.
Well, and it's always funny because I feel like in the last year, everyone's been pissing themselves over Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be Twitter.
Yeah.
And I remember at one point, like within the last year, I think that people jumped ship and they were like, I'm on Mastodon or like some other. I feel like there was Mastodon and like one or two other things, and everyone's like, find me over here, same username. Brr, brr, brr. How you doing over there now, guys?
Yeah, no, everybody's still on Twitter.
And then like very recently, it was like,
Threads.
find me on Threads. Like, how's that fucking doing?
Threads could have took over if they would have implemented fucking hashtags. There's no way to discover anybody new on.
Couldn't you like not use GIFs or something like that?
Yeah, you couldn't because it wasn't integrated with Giphy, and because like everything that Twitter is so convenient now. It's just Musk isn't doing it right. But like Threads could have took over. It's like you just need to do one or two things, and it would have been a viable like alternative to Twitter or X, whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, like either he's gonna run it into the ground or he's gonna sell it, and whoever he sells it to is gonna revert it back to Twitter.
I honestly, it's just such a huge site that I really don't see it anytime soon going under.
Yeah.
Unless he turns it into Truth Social.
Yeah.
Or something.
And it's not only that it's like such a big site, it's such a integral part of culture now, not just like.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody talks about like, oh, Twitter's over. Everybody go to fucking Mastodon and Threads. Yeah. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, like tweeting is a part of people's like vocabulary, vernacular, and it's a huge part of like, especially like younger people, like maybe 4 or 5 years younger than us. That part of millennials is such a huge part of their lives, and especially Gen Z now. It's like I don't think it'll go anywhere. It'll just be drastically different. Or like I said, he's going to end up selling it because he's not making
Gets bored.
He's probably getting bored and not making enough money out of it. 'Cause did you hear what they did to it? Like people, if you want to advertise on Twitter now or X, we want to advertise on X
I don't
now.
know why you're correcting yourself. Like Elon's going to be like, how fucking dare you, Andrew? I'm going to shut your shit down.
And the funny thing is, I think it's Zuckerberg that has a trademark on X, so he can't use it. And I don't know.
It's Twitter.
But if you want to advertise on Twitter, you now have to spend at least $1,000 a month if you want to be an advertiser, or you'll lose your blue check mark.
Well, you know who's really capitalizing on the fucking advertisements on Twitter right now? Cheech and Chong are going
really
wild on Twitter. All I see on my Twitter is Cheech and Chong buy our fucking weed gummies, bro. That's all I see. I don't want your gummies, bro. I don't want you probably going to charge me double the amount of the edibles for shipping.
Yeah.
And also, is it even legal here for me to buy it? I don't want your gummies, okay? I mean, listen.
When is it going to be recreational here? Like, it's medically available. I might have to go to my doctor soon. Oh my God, I'm so nervous when I get on airplanes.
I get nervous. Yeah, no, they are. Cheech and Chong are fucking. That's the only advertisement I feel like I see on Twitter right now.
Mm-hmm.
Buy our gummies, dude. Like, you know what? I guess get that bag. Get that coin. Is that what they say now?
I guess. I don't know. But did we talk about the aliens last time we were on here? I don't think we were on here last time.
Why is that a meme?
I don't know.
I don't understand why aliens is a meme with us.
I don't know. Because we always seem to want to talk about it, but we don't ever. Now
let's fucking do it so we can stop talking about it.
Apparently they're officially real now. Like,
yeah.
The government came out and like, hey, we got all this evidence. Or there was a hearing about aliens.
I think that was very weird. I think with all the bullshit going on in the world right now, I don't mean to sound like a flat earther or a conspiracy theorist or something, but
they're trying to distract us from the real problems.
It just seemed very out of nowhere to be like, hey man, the world is spiraling down the shitter. Everything's wrong.
Yeah,
people are killing each other. Global warming. We're all gonna burn to death soon.
Maui's on fire.
Yeah. Everybody's like at war with everybody else. Well, wait a minute. Everybody, forget about that for a second, because we talked to aliens.
we saw them. We have government officials.
Don't worry about the rest of that shit. I know you can barely afford your rent and your groceries, but everybody likes aliens, right? Like, it was just so out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was. It was weird.
It was out of nowhere, and it just kind of happened, and then just went away.
Yeah,
like
as quickly as it came.
People didn't even really talk about it. They were like, aliens apparently real. I mean, that's cool, but I'm fucking struggling to live. So
cool story. I can't pay for my mortgage.
I don't think it hit as hard as they were anticipating it to, because first of all, a lot of people already are convinced that something's out there, because how could we be alone?
It came and went just as quicker than the whole TikTok hearing went. Remember when the TikTok hearing was a huge thing? Haven't heard anything about that since, like,
everything is a lie.
Yeah, the whole backlash for the TikTok hearing lasted like maybe 2 weeks, and then everybody stopped talking about it. It was on to the next thing. It's like, where's the threat of TikTok going away? It was like it was there for like a hot second.
I mean, there are some places that have banned it, some countries, and other countries. And there's some states here.
I think Montana's the only place that did it. Like a full TikTok ban.
Sorry, guys. I guess.
I mean, what else are you gonna do? Like,
you could watch.
Do you get internet in Montana? I don't know.
It's a valid point.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I mean, quite obviously, I think that there's got to be something else out there other than us. Yeah. There's no way that this one rock has shit on it and none of the others do.
Yeah, there was a couple of funny videos I saw. In response to that, there's like fun sketches of like people when we actually do make contact with this alien, and it's like, it's like, so you're a man and you're a woman. It's like, well, and they start slipping in all this other stuff that we argue over daily, like genders and all that stuff. And it's like, oh, that's kind of funny, but not really.
Didn't see that.
Yeah.
Didn't see that.
Yeah, there was a couple of videos like that where like we talk to aliens and they're trying to understand all these stupid things that we're all fighting about. It's like, why are you fighting about this? It's like, well, because of this and that. It's like,
let me clarify. Andrew's not trying to say that gender stuff is stupid.
No, I'm not.
He's saying that it's stupid how much people
argue
and squabble over it, because it is. Like, That's probably half the reason the aliens haven't really bothered doing shit with us, because they come over and they see us.
Yeah. You're still using fossil fuels? Dummies.
Fighting over the dumbest shit, literally killing each other over nothing.
Nothing.
Like, you knocked on my door, bam. And they see that and they're probably like, you know what? This is a bad part of town.
That's a weird way to greet your neighbors.
Yeah. Let's just skip this part.
We could save them. We could show them what is it called? In travel across space. What's it called?
Interstellar
travel. Thank you. We can show them that. We can show them how to get across their galaxy in an hour. But no.
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. They're ruining their planet, and they won't stop fighting.
Yeah.
We don't want them a part of the Federation.
Yeah.
The Empire does not take likely to that.
Yeah, no. I don't think we're going to get invited to that Senate hearing.
No, I don't think so.
But yeah, no. They probably we don't have a pod at that hearing.
No, we don't.
Yeah, no. I believe there's stuff out there.
I do, but it's just
and apparently there is, because the government told us there was, because everything they tell us.
Yeah, have you heard like the weird thing that they call UFO? Because they don't call them UFOs anymore. They call them what?
Is it another acronym?
It's another acronym. It's longer and it's harder to say.
Does it also start with U and F?
No, it starts with an I. Like there's an I, and it's an I, and there's an A in there. It's just like, I can't remember. What are UFOs called now? What are UFOs called now?
These are the top results.
I don't know. Oh, think that was no help.
No shock there.
No help, Google.
Asking Google.
Why do I even have you?
Is useless. I feel like half the time I ask Google something, that bitch is like, I'm sorry, I don't understand your question.
But the funnest thing that we've learned just recently about Google.
The only good thing
to come out of a Google Home now is the fucking timers, the fun timers you can set now.
Well, one of our friends came to visit and spent a couple nights at our place, and I was making
What do you mean?
I was making like a little desserty thing for our friends. And it was almost like it was bread and kind of like doughy. And so I was like kneading my dough and everything. And
needing it to rise. And
I needed to set a lot of timers, because I needed to knead it for a certain amount of time. I needed to let it rise for a certain amount of time. And our friend was like, have you ever set a special timer on your Google? And I'm like, what are you talking about?
No.
Special timer. So he told us
you said a tea timer or something.
Yeah, you can set a tea timer or a bread timer or a pizza timer or whatever. Let's say that his name is
Frank.
Let's give a 2-syllable name. Let's say his name is Tony.
Tony.
Tony. Another meme on the list. But no, he was like, what I do is when I'm having my tea, I go, I'm afraid to say it too loud. I'm afraid that it's going to like hear me and make a thing. But it's like, he was like, hey, Google, set a Tony tea timer for 5 minutes. And then you'll know that you did it right if it gives you like a little jingle. Little chime. And then based on whatever kind of timer that you set, it'll be like, all right, your Tony tea timer is set for 5 minutes. And then like when the timer is up, there's like different sounds or musics that will play. Like, I think he set a cookie timer and he was like, hey, Google, set a Tony cookie timer for 1 minute, because he was like showcasing all these different timers for us. And then it played its little jingle. And then when the timer was up, you heard the sounds of like children playing, because cookies clearly mean children playing. So like you would hear children laughing and giggling and playing.
Fun like nursery music or whatever.
Yeah. And then he was like, hey, Google, set a Tony pizza timer for 1 minute.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, no. No. It's running. Did I? It's running.
It's running.
Well, it's going to play, I guess.
Yeah, but like pizza timer.
Sorry, I just got a text that hold on.
This is great dead air.
Sorry. Okay. I'll deal with that in a second. Anyway, so yeah, he set a pizza timer, and then when it went off, there was like this stereotypical like Italian pizzeria music that started playing. I'm like, wow, how fucking stereotypical can you get? But yeah. So I set a bread timer. I don't remember what sound it made for bread.
I think it was like a French bakery or something like that.
Maybe. I don't know. But in any case, that's like the only good thing
It's come
Home
out
is
of
used
Google
for anymore.
Yeah.
Because half the time I ask her something, she's like,
I don't know how to help with that.
I'm not really sure what you were asking. I'm like, bitch.
Useless.
I mean, I guess the only good thing is like, how many ounces are in a cup or something like
I've
that.
used that before. I think
That kind of shit.
no, that's the normal.
Oh, that's just a regular
That's a
timer.
regular timer.
Clearly, it's free from any mistakes. Or, clearly, there's no bugs. But yeah, I don't know. The Google Home.
Yeah,
sucks.
I use it for that. I mean, we haven't played music off, even though we have Google, YouTube Music now. Like the premium,
That's true.
We can play it because before we're like, hey, play this song. It's like, oh, I can't do that because you don't have Google Music or whatever, or YouTube
I know.
Music.
Like, bitch, just rub it in my
It's like,
face.
Jesus Christ! I think now if we do it, it'll play the song because we
Yeah.
have access to it.
Yeah, I guess I should do that because I don't know. I don't really use it that often.
Mhm.
But also, if I have been playing music lately outside of headphones, earbuds, or whatever,
Yeah,
I've been playing on the TV because music videos.
Yeah.
Whatever.
lyrics.
But yeah, I don't know. The Google Home, take it or leave it. I don't know. They're probably just listening to us say dumb shit all day anyway. Whatever FBI agent is assigned to us is like,
Yeah.
wow, these bitches are dumb.
They're like talking about BTS and Star Wars in this house a lot.
Why do they talk to their dog so much?
Why do they keep singing the Critical Role theme for the 50th time in a row?
Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty dumb.
Yeah.
But whatever. I don't care.
I'm excited to play games tonight, especially now that we've gotten back into CSGO.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Tacos and CSGO tonight, baby. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, because I can't believe that we played that game so
Yeah.
much in the past.
And
like,
we were pretty decent at it. the last
several
couple
years
times.
ago, that was like our game of choice with our friends that was all we played, the only thing we played. And I don't know how I did it. I don't know how my blood pressure did it. I don't know. Because I never realized until that last weekend that we had our friends over and we were playing and we played it again for the first time in a long time. First time, long time.
Hey-o!
Add another one to the list. But I didn't realize how long the matches
Yeah,
took.
they were 30 rounds.
30 rounds. I didn't realize. I wish back in the day that I had like set a timer to see how long one fucking match
One
took.
match took at least at the very quickest. If it was like a slaughtering, 45 minutes.
That's taxing.
That's taxing.
Mentally taxing. But very recently, it must have been some kind of an update or a setting that we never knew. I don't know. But now it's what, half? Like maybe 15
you
rounds?
can play best first to 8.
First to 8. Wonderful.
Yeah, and they go so quick now.
Yes, because I've never been great at this game.
I've gotten better at it.
Can't say the same. But I've never been great at this game.
Yeah.
Our friends, they
Because they've played since
they've
its
played these
inception.
kinds of games for a long time.
Yeah.
I never played computer games. I never played first person shooters. And I never, before I started playing with you guys, I never played on the PC. I just thought it was always very awkward.
This was
and
the game.
first person shooters always, before I started playing with you guys, I always thought, because my brother played a lot of first person shooters. He played Counter-Strike
Yeah, I did. He was one
back
of
in
those.
the day, whatever
the
was before
1.1
CS:GO.
or whatever it's called.
Whatever it was, he played that shit all the time. I remember him talking about his deagles all the time. But
One dig.
I don't know. I just thought it was weird. Like, where's my peripheral vision? Like, I just always thought it was awkward. But I've never been great at it, so I figure I know my role. I know
the
my
sugar
place.
mama.
I'm the sugar mama. I help buy people their stuff, their weapons.
Yeah, because you don't ever use grenades.
I never use grenades.
You basically buy armor when there are buy rounds. You buy armor, so it's Kevlar and helmet, and then
either an
a
SMG or a rifle.
Yeah.
Depends on how much money I'm trying to save or spend.
yeah. But I look over like, God damn, how do you have $1,100 and you still have an AK? Like,
Why
what?
am I going to throw a grenade when I know it's not going to do shit?
Yeah.
I don't
I mean,
understand
delaying.
the trajectory
I
of
throw
that.
incendiaries and smokes, but
No, I don't.
I've gotten
Pass.
better at it. But like the shorter game times, it's so much.
Oh, it's a whole new
'cause
world.
It's getting slaughtered in 30 round matches. It's like, oh my God, I
It's
want
so
this to
defeating.
end. God damn.
Yeah, you're just getting
Pummeled. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
beat, and you're like, when is this going to be over?
Yeah.
But now, 8 rounds or so,
Yeah, it's
not
like,
so
all right,
bad. And I don't feel like a piece of shit afterward. So, that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
So yeah, I actually
Yeah, I enjoy
don't
playing it
mind
now.
playing it.
It's a lot of, and it's such, because for the past several years now, I think at least the past 4 years, we've been playing Overwatch nonstop. I love Overwatch. I'll never
Same.
stop loving Overwatch.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes where it's let's take a break, play some Rocket League maybe.
Pass.
But CS, yeah, it's like, oh, it's great.
It's back in the mix. Meat's back on the menu, baby.
Yeah, but it's good because CS:GO was the game that got both of us into computer gaming. Because we wanted to play with our friends.
I don't know how that game got me in because I suck at it. I don't know why or how that game got me involved.
I remember we tried to do a CS tournament. I think we were still students at the time, right?
Yeah, I think
Or
so.
no, we weren't.
No?
But they were allowing graduates to play in the CS tournament at UCF.
All us old heads.
And we're like, oh, okay, let's get ready for this. And we had 3 maps that we were really good at. It's like, all right, everybody learn to smoke. Like, talk your smokes down.
Yeah, that wasn't really great.
And then we got swept.
Well, I mean, you're playing against a bunch of fucking
Yeah.
early, like late teenagers, early 20s. They got nothing better to do with their time than play this 24/7. I remember being like that.
Yeah. Can you imagine if we got into this in college?
I don't think I would have ever left the house.
There's a couple of things that like, God, can you imagine if we were doing this during college?
If TikTok had been a thing during
TikTok
college?
had been a thing during college.
Oh, no.
If we got into CS:GO and during college.
Gaming, like computer gaming with each other.
Computer gaming with each other.
When we all lived together?
D&D. If we all got into D&D, I think a couple of our friends would have been really good at it.
I think so. I know. Yeah, there's definitely a couple of our friends that I think would have been really good at it.
I think, I would have, that would have been a lot of fun
Pass
having
for
that
me.
group.
But yeah, no, I think it's almost a good thing that we didn't get involved in that stuff when we all like lived together because I don't think we would have ever accomplished anything.
It would have been a lot of fun.
It would have been a lot of fun. It would have been a 24/7 LAN party.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think we would have done anything. We probably failed everything. Wouldn't have ever left the house.
We would have been TikTok famous, though.
I don't need that much of my life documented
Yeah.
on video.
We do a podcast every so often.
Yeah, but this is very controlled.
Yeah, it's very controlled. It's not
I
live.
could say
and it's,
something really weird right now, and you could take it out and no one will ever be the wiser.
Peanut butter egg dirt.
Exactly. I could say some weird ass shit, and you'll never know.
Yeah.
But on TikTok, I mean, TikTok is forever. You could put something on there, delete it in like 2 seconds. Somebody fucking downloaded it, and they're gonna repost it. And now, that lady who's that one lady who posted, like, she thought it was a conspiracy that she looked up in the sky one day at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon and saw the sun, but also the moon. Well, back in my day, when the sun was up, it was only the sun. And when the moon was up, it was only the moon. And back in my day, the sun was up during the day and the moon was up at night. They've never been in the sky at the same time because the Bible told me. And I'm like, girl, what?
Says when did the moon and when the moon and the sun exist in the sky at the same time?
And
all the time.
Why would this be a conspiracy? What's the point? What would they be trying to accomplish by putting the sun and the moon in the sky at the same time? Who's controlling it? Who would be doing that?
Like
wouldn't it be your God?
Newsflash, the sun and the moon are always in the sky. You just can't see them all the time. Because
back in my
Earth
day
is a sphere.
No, back in my day, the moon came out at night and the sun came up during the day. And my big sleepy giant husband told me that's not true and that this is the way it's always been, but I don't believe him. And I guess I'm the crazy one. Like, girl. And so she posted that monstrosity of a video of
these
her
thoughts that she should have in her head
ranting.
privately.
She let the inside thoughts leak out and she posted it online, but she deleted it. But the internet's forever. Somebody downloaded it, tweeted it, and then
she got angry that somebody did that.
She didn't delete it until after it went,
viral.
I guess you could say viral on Twitter. And then people went and started roasting her in the comments, I think. And then she deleted it. And then she made a response where she was like, I can't believe that somebody shared my shit on Twitter. You shouldn't be doing that. The only thing that I have is a TikTok because my children don't have a TikTok. She has kids, by the way. Yikes. But she was like, my kids don't have TikTok, and that's why I got on TikTok because I figure I could get on here and not have to worry about my kids seeing what I do and get bullied for what I do and the things that I say. My kids aren't on here, but their little friends are. And if you go and you share my things, and then their little friends are going to see it and they're going to bully my kids, and then this and then turn into like a thing about her kids getting bullied. I'm like, wow. She goes, I don't need, my kids already think I'm crazy. I'm like, well, yeah. But then she deleted that. So
this is why education is important, people.
Education is important. But that's why I'm almost glad that TikTok wasn't a big thing when we were like much younger, because it's forever. And you put The dumb shit we did when we were in college. Can you imagine that being on the internet?
I don't see us being, because Facebook was around. We didn't post stuff like that, but I see like
Facebook's different.
Yeah, but I think if that was around, I don't think it would be that type of like, hey, here's my ideas type of thing. I think it would be a lot of like sketch comedy. Like we would continually make sketches and stuff like that, because
I don't know. We were pretty dumb.
I think that's what we at least that's what I would have done.
We were pretty dumb.
Being in film school or going to school for film, I would turned it into like a creative thing and like
I think we
do
would
sketch comedy.
Stuff like that. We probably would have done Taekwondo stuff.
Yeah. Choreographed fight scenes. I think that would have been something we really would have gotten into.
We would have done dumb shit too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I don't really need that on the internet forever. We were dumb. We were typical dumb college
kids, yeah.
Did a lot of dumb shit. Took like a however many mile midnight walk to the nearest Walmart just so we could get energy drinks.
Even though you could have got them at the Walgreens across the street.
But no, we decided to walk however many fucking. I'd love to I should
We could.
I should map quest it.
I think it was at least 1.5 miles to 2 miles. I don't know.
Mate,
it took us a while to get there.
I'm gonna have to look it up because now I'm curioso.
Mm-hmm.
Curiosa.
Coloras.
Had another one. But yeah, that probably would have been a fucking TikTok.
Yeah.
And how dumb is that?
Probably would have been streaming it live too.
How dumb would that be?
Yeah.
How useless would that be? I don't know. I'm just glad. I'm glad. It's nice to have those memories, but we still have a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
I don't think I need people seeing videos of me like being a person and doing things. Dumb things.
Dumb college things.
Dumb college things.
We're mature, smarter adults now.
I'm a respectable adult person
responsible parent.
I'm a mother.
I have a child that depends on me now.
I eat wheat toast. I have a Roth IRA.
You grow up.
You grow up.
Yeah, sometimes I look at us like we have a kid.
Who let us take
take this thing home?
Why would you
do that? Why would you let me do that?
Why is it
Okay.
Why is that something that you allow people to do without any kind of training or licensing?
You spent your free time studying Star Wars to win a fun little belt? You have a kid too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's fine.
She's perfect. She's smart. She's creative. She's fun. She says
hilarious shit.
That's the thing we should do is shit my kid says to me and just put it on the internet.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She has a certain person's sense of humor. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
She has my sense of humor and my brother's sense of humor.
Oh my God. Yeah.
A bit.
Yeah. A
bit. Which is very funny.
It's great. It's great.
Oh my God. But yeah. Oh, wow. This was a very convoluted conversation.
That's what
we made a lot of twists and turns.
That's what the show is, baby.
That's showbiz, babe.
Yeah. I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. I got shit I got to do. Got work to do. Make sure we're not late to picking the little one up too, because it's getting to that time of day. So we'll go ahead and wrap this episode up here. So Nicki DiMolanta, where can they sort of find you online?
Whenever I decide to post something, maybe in a month or two, you can find me on X.
Oh man, I got to change the logo now in the fucking lower third. Probably will too.
Fuck that. You can find me on Twitter whenever I decide to share my thoughts with the world at Dimmy, DIMMMYYY.
As for me, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Rogueleaderdrew. If you listen to us on audio form, please follow the feed and rate us.
And if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell icon in the lower right-hand corner. See when we do things on the YouTube.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of the RAD Cast. We'll see you guys next time.